Oh, come on. You wouldn't believe this. We actually lost a prisoner.
It is unfortunate that the prisoner has eluded your search. That said, you did uncover a Federation spy nest in the heart of First City. We've deciphered their infiltration techniques and are cracking down on their spy network within the Empire. One of my prison guards was impressed with your tenacity and asked to be reassigned to your crew. You would be wise to accept it.
Wow.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
And here's yeah. And here is your Goron, which you already know.
We have identified the Federation prisoner you've been chasing. His name is Franklin Drake. Some
Wait,
of
Nathan
our
Drake?
sources say he's a Starfleet intelligence agent. But there are hints that he's much more. From what I can tell, he's not part of the normal chain of command. Previously, we didn't have any images or genetic samples from him, which is why he was so hard to identify.
Session 31, does that ring a bell?
We'll be on him the second he shows his face again. We already have a lead for you to follow.
Oh, sweet.
Records indicate a Klingon shuttle entered space above the Rura Penthe penal colony.
That's cold.
That system is restricted, and there was no traffic scheduled for today. You are authorized by the High Council to approach the system and determine if Drake is there. Bring him back alive, if you can.
I like the
There is work to do.
I like the hint if you can. Let's see here. Yep. By the way, do you remember when I said it was about 3 missions on this? No, it's about 5. I forgot myself. Didn't want to do that. I want to actually do this. The other one that I got on the other character is an engineering, because I felt I had very less engineers. I can actually transwarp there. What an idiot. There we go. Because I'm an idiot, that's why. Pudding! I need to wet my throat. There we go. Oh, not me when I'm thirsty.
This is Warden Kratok of the Rura Penthe penal colony. You do not have authorization to land. Turn back now.
Yeah, do,
The
bitch!
attempt to violate our security perimeter will be met with force.
I'll violate you in a minute if you don't let me land.
Our authorization comes from Chancellor Jempak himself. It is unwise to stand in the way of his representatives. Unless, of course, you'd like to become a resident of your own prison.
Well, in that case, I suggest that you take up the lessons of how the, you know, Eskimos and those who live in the cold, old, surviving temperatures of that kind of thing.
My apologies, Kalekanes. I am honored to meet you. What do representatives of the High Council seek at Rura Penthe?
Federation, naturally.
There are no Federation corps on Rura Penthe. Are you aware enemies of the Empire should be killed, not fed and coddled like infants?
Yes, I'm aware of that, but you have one.
It appears the spy is as good at getting into prisons as he is at escaping them. Check your sensor logs, Warden. He is here, somewhere.
See?
Our security logs are checked every quarter hour as per regulations. There have been no transfers in or out of the colony within the last day.
Has anyone smelled that?
Only 2 ships have entered the system today. Yours and a Klingon shuttle. The shuttle left the system hours ago. You are still here.
You know what I smell? That smells the smell of bullshit.
Your arrogance is tiresome, Warden. Produce your sensor logs at once.
Yeah, like the man says, do what you're told. I mean, do what you tell. Do what you're told. Shit.
The shuttle left the system hours ago. There There have been no transfers. All prisoners in this colony are either accounted for or dead. Your trail has gone cold.
We will beam down and have a look for ourselves then, won't we?
Ready to beam down on your command, Captain. There is a magnetic field covering the entire penal colony to prevent prisoners from escaping via transporter. We'll have to beam down to the outskirts of the magnetic field and walk to the entrance.
I love walking. But do you know what I love more than walking? Chocolate. Because I love chocolate. Oh, shut up about that.
Halt! Where do you think you are going?
Through to the prison. Where do you think you're going?
You may have crossed the magnetic shield, but your visit is unannounced.
And?
And you will follow protocol.
No.
No one simply wanders around this prison. I will escort you to the warden.
Well, go on in.
You will follow me.
You will lead us, punk. So, wasn't that far to go, was there? Quite a nice job.
The visitors are here.
I can see them, Rogar!
Your presence here is unnecessary.
Yes, it is.
The only Federation citizens on Rura Penthi are frozen into the ice. But don't let me dissuade you from your manhunt.
Are you trying to be sarcastic with me?
My guards will stay where they are.
That's it, change the shuttle.
There
I
was
would.
a breach, it would have tripped the alarms. Our security system is quite advanced. This is a prison, after all.
No shit, Sherlock.
Please examine the security system for yourself. If you refuse to accept the word of the prison's warden, that is.
Yeah, I was, you know, I want to set the word of you because you're a lying piece of shit, that's what.
Dare to question the honor of a warrior of the House of Torg?
Blah, 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 it's
You
freedom.
may be representatives of Jempak, but you'll taste my blade if you insult me again.
And you taste mine. So, what are you going to do?
See for yourselves. You'll only find the Padak dumped here to rot.
Well, excuse
Follow
me.
me to the general holding area.
Maybe you should be the warden, you sound more nice. The other guy sounds like a grump. I mean, he's a grumpy bastard. Yeah? Okay. Now that's a nice sound to you. Jackal Mastiffs.
There is a priority target in the air.
Take one of the jackal mastiffs with you to sniff out treachery.
Now, you see that there, that's just actually turning you there as a priority target. Now, this is a good example of showing you about these enemies of the Empire that you can track down and how easy it is just to get them. It isn't all that hard.
Interrogate the
It's-
prisoners, Captain. One of them may have spotted the fugitive.
It is so simple and easy. Because you see where that red is, you just go over to there and shoot the person. Actually, can I jump over this? No, I can't. I have to do it this way then. Fine, no probs. Let's have a look, see. Obviously I've got to have to ask the prisoners again, but first thing first, let me show you how to take out this prisoner. Or enemy.
Target acquired. Subject is guilty of treason. Termination authorized.
There you go, and that's how you deal with your enemies of the Empire. It is that simple. It's not that hard, not that difficult. Very, very, very easy.
Ain't smart asking questions down here. You might not like the answers.
And you ain't smart talking in that attitude with me. Bitch. You.
Snitches get stitches.
I had to roll my eyes up to that one. Somebody's swallowing me.
They're good eating. Don't talk to me.
I'll talk to whoever I like. So deal with it. You.
Find your own hiding place.
I'm not here to hide, I'm here to ask questions, dummy.
I believe someone is following you, Captain.
I
Turn
notice
around.
I smelt the stench. Where'd he go? He was here. Oh, there he is.
None of these prisoners will help you. They can sense danger far better than you can. And they know the risks of getting involved in a fight that's not theirs.
Have you noticed that his armor's all changed? They actually changed all his looks and that. So he looks a hell of a lot better now.
Because I'm not a Batak like the Warden and his cousin. Have you asked yourself, why would a human come to Rura Pente?
Now that is a good
The
question.
human is here to extract a prisoner. There are no other alternatives. If he was coming to kill someone, then he's a Koch. All he needed to do was wait. Everyone sent to this hole dies. Most are dead within a year.
Yikes.
Are you questioning my honor? If you think you're safe because you hold a weapon, you're mistaken. The only thing standing between you and a cold grave is my patience.
Wow.
Someday I'll teach you a lesson for testing my resolve. The human is here, but it is a complicated situation. You must do exactly as I say. We are surrounded by enemies, and you will need my help to survive.
Why is that?
The only crime I've committed was thinking there could be peace between the great houses. And all you need to know is that I am a Klingon warrior with the information you need. Follow me, and I will take you to the one the prisoners call the Word.
Okie dokie.
The Word is over by the mine entrance.
Also, have you noticed the improvement of this place as well? I forgot to mention that. What the hell? See that Mastiff jumping? Oh my god, that is just priceless. I love it. Please tell me he's still jumping still, is he? He is. Oh, that is so good. I love it. But yeah, it's a big improvement on it. They made it a lot more easier.
There you are. I was wondering if I'd lost you.
Yeah, losing me? No.
Don't try to play coy with us. You have the subterfuge skills of a wounded tar. Did you think no one here would notice a new prisoner? Or that no one would notice when you tampered with the air exchangers?
I see you found a new friend. Look, if I had the time to explain, I would. But I'm on a tight schedule, and you took your time getting here. If you want to know what's really going on, you'll have to ask your new friend. I need to be going.
Follow him! He's running for the surface!
Yeah, about following him, I'm going to have to deal with these. So, if you don't mind... Oh wait, that's optional. So I don't have to deal with them. I can actually run past these. But yeah, it's only optional if you want to deal with these now. Actually, was it optional in the first place? I can't remember. But anyway, you don't have to deal with these, but me, I'm just going to run right through these anyway, just so that I can get through this quick. Because obviously, I've done this all before. You've seen this all before on the vid, and etc, etc. So yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm not getting bored or anything like that. In case if I did sound bored there, it's just... It's I'm trying not to repeat things on my videos and such. I mean, I don't mind going through all this stuff again and such, and taking my time with it, because it's always enjoyable. But yeah, you see how they actually made it a lot more better and a lot more easier and such. There we go. Oh. Wait.
Hurry! We have to
Oh,
stop him!
I had to wait for him. Excuse me. You shoot me, I'll shoot you. Gee, you don't even seem to learn to let up, do you? Alright, go on.
The worm has slithered to the surface. We need to stop him before he can reach the edge of the magnetic shield. I promise that I'll explain everything once we track him down.
Go on. Bloody prisoners. Don't know the place. Now, you see here, do you remember that it was absolutely in a blizzard? You couldn't hardly see anything and such. Now you can see things a lot more clearer. It looks a lot more better.
The human is trying to cross the ice. We need to hurry before he gets outside the magnetic shield. In that case, we don't have any time to waste. It will be difficult to track his movements in this flurry.
I am so glad that they actually toned down on the flurry now. it looks a hell of a lot more better. You can actually appreciate the level more, the actual environment and so forth. And also now you actually do hear both of the sides constantly talking without hearing one-sided so much. These are such adorable creatures, but unfortunately you do have to shoot them.
Wild jackals. Keep a lookout for more.
Oh yeah.
Travel packs.
I've got to follow this one.
How can they survive on the surface?
I'm so glad they actually give you a free Jackal Mastiff, because these are absolutely amazing to have, and they're actually adorable as well.
They must feed on the corpses of dead prisoners.
Like I said, this game gives a lot of things for free, so it's actually quite nice that they do that, because not many games give a ton of things like the way this game does for free.
Explain why you were
I said not many.
thrown into Rurapente.
There's some that do it.
I am a diplomat. My peaceful words were
I mean,
called
Destiny does it,
treason.
and other games do it. So yeah.
How can there be peace? We are at war.
Although a lot of games expect you to pay for the stuff, which is I can understand, and because you know they've got to find a way to make.
Clearly never read the works of Chancellor Gorkon.
They've got to make money somehow. But yeah. There we go.
Let me ask you a question. How can we win a war if we can't stop fighting one?
But have you noticed that they have?
Must be upheld.
Have you noticed that they both have been talking rather than just one-sided compared to what it was last time? So now they've got more
Still,
dialogue in it.
killing one another for honor blinds us to greater threats.
So it makes more sense now. And I do actually like it. I hope to actually, you know, continue on with the talking in that. Not that I mind the silent and you have to read words and such, because it brings back to the old days, you know. But still, it's actually nice that they updated this all and actually took the time to do it. And even this, they made this easy to put a waypoint there, so it gives you a clear reading and such in case you do get lost. So it's really, really, really nice how they've actually done all this. And it's actually nice to see Rurapente
There he is.
in its, yeah, snowy environment.
Impressive. Your determination is commendable.
You can even see his face nice and clear without the blizzard going whoosh all across his face and such. So yeah, it's actually quite
There's
nice.
more at stake here than dealing with a lone human on a mission of mercy. In fact, our intelligence says you have very little time left to act.
Continue.
Our friend here discovered that one of the great houses is plotting against the Empire. He's correct, but his curiosity cost him. Now you and Kemtar, will both have a chance for glory. Kemtar, your father still has friends in the Federation. They believe he's in great danger. I recommend a trip to the Vor system. There you'll find out just how big of a mess you're in, and find the proof that Worf will want.
I don't. He and I have never met. But as I told you, the story is complicated. What you need to know is that he speaks the truth. There is a plot against the Empire, and it is not the Federation's doing. Our true enemies are closer than we realize. If we want to protect our people, we must go to the Vor system and see what is there.
Okay.
I don't care if you trust me. Kemtar, tell your father that obligations have been met. Only you can decide how you'll deal with the greater threat.
And
The only threat you should be worried about is me.
again, you can actually see their faces nice and clear, so it's
You're
actually
a
nice.
miserable Karut. Not only
you
have
call
you
me?
broken penal colony protocol, but you've meddled in the affairs of House Torg.
House Talk
I
stinks.
don't care if Kemtar is innocent. We were paid a great deal of latinum to keep this piece of Baktak locked up. He's not leaving here, and neither are you.
Oh yeah.
That's my cue to exit. Good luck.
Well, this guy will be taken care of. Anyone else? What about you lot over there? Hey. Oh, that's it. You take off. What about yous? Got anything to say? Wait, did I break the game? Oh. I was going to say, I thought I broke the game. Well,
If Robaz can find us, we can expect more guards soon.
easy enough. Yeah. So,
You must have a ship in orbit. We should beam up as soon as possible and discuss what has happened.
oh, that's easy enough.
We read you, Captain. What are your orders?
Well,
We can't get a lock on your position, Captain. You must still be within range of the magnetic field.
that's not what I wanted to hear.
We will bring the ship down to the surface to pick you up, Captain.
Good.
If we head for higher ground, it will be easier for your ship to locate us.
Sweet, let's go. Ah, there we are.
Look up ahead. The Warden and the guards are approaching.
Oh, hey, Warden, how's it going?
You dishonorable dog! When the High Council hears what Gempok's representatives have done here today, they will order your immediate execution!
Woof, woof.
Enough to keep us warm long after you're dead. We get paid whether Kemtar lives or dies. So before I kill you, I'll offer you the coward's choice of surrender.
How about no?
What am I forgetting, Tosha?
You should really watch that tone. Otherwise, I'm going to have to wash your mouth out. We've prepared the shutters. Your face, your ass. I've got a bigger gun. Took you long enough.
Putting end to a band of dishonorable fools. I trust you're ready to leave this freezing, miserable place, Captain.
Yeah.
In many ways, I think Rurapente is worse than Grathor itself.
Yeah, it's freaking cold.
Drake said we should go to the Vor system. What would we possibly find there? Whatever is there, it is a threat to the Klingon Empire. We must find evidence to show the Council.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Transporter room is standing by, Captain. We're ready to bring you aboard at your command.
But yeah, you see what I mean about the improvements that they've done there. Even with that scene, they've actually done an excellent job on that. When I first saw that, I was like wowed by it. Proper like, ooh, I like it. So it gave it such a cool look and such. But it's definitely worth the replay and such, just to see that again.
Your report on Warden Kratak and the prison riot was disturbing. I have transferred many prisoners to Urapenthe, and this is the first I've heard of corruption. As you know, the Empire does not tolerate fraud or dishonesty. I accept your resolution to the matter, but I am displeased that you did not apprehend Drake. The fact you freed Kimtar also requires scrutiny.
Well, excuse
If Kimtar
me.
were not Ambassador Worf's son, I would demand that you return him to First City at once. However, if you believe there's evidence of further corruption, you have my authorization to pursue this matter discreetly.
Klingons and doing things discreetly. Now, those two words do not match. But yeah, that.
During my time as ambassador, I uncovered evidence that one of the great houses has been corrupted by a foreign influence and is plotting against the Empire. I was thrown into Urapenthe as punishment for digging too close to the truth. The fugitive Drake suggested that we travel to the Vor system. We hope to find evidence that will prove there is an internal threat to the Empire.
Well, that will have to wait for another time because I'm going to need to get this video a break and go on to my next things. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed what I did so far, and I will switch over to the main characters account that I got on this account. So I hope, yeah. So until next time, you take it easy, and peace out.